Hello, BookTube. Sorry for the extra video, but I was sitting here working, and, and I don't know if you can see this. My old lady is buried in blankets. The basset hound is right here. She doesn't need blankets, but her sister is very chilly. uh, I was sitting here working, uh, trying to figure out 6 or 7 useful, vague ways to write a review of a book that's clearly meant to be warm and fuzzy and enjoyable. I was trying to come up with 6 or 7 vague but still discernible ways to call it a waste of the reader's time. I don't want to beat up on a kitten, but I also don't want people to buy the book. The usual, in other words. And I was sitting here and I was doing that, just packing out sentences, when I heard the telltale thump thump of packages dropping through the slot in the front hallway. It's Sunday. Now there's one thing to have a mail haul on Sunday morning of books that I got on Saturday night, but I went out and checked as soon as I was free to move. I went out and checked, and there were 2 packages in the front hallway that were delivered by the U.S. mail today, on a Sunday. Now, my first thought was, well, you already did a mail haul for today. Just open them, and you'll do mail haul tomorrow with whatever comes then. But opening books off camera doesn't seem to sit well with the rest of you. So I have them here. It's 2 packages. It won't take up much of your time. I thought we'd do them both. And the best part is, even though there are only 2 packages, we still get to end with a box. So let's do the first one. I have no explanation for this. Tomorrow afternoon, when my mail guy comes, the mail truck driver, Tom from Tipperary, when he shows up tomorrow afternoon, I will ask him what explains this. Is someone working on Sunday? The U.S. mail system has a powerful union. Well, I would think that wouldn't be possible. Let's see what this one is. This is Harvard University Press. Unlikely Partners, Chinese Reformers, Western Economists, and the Making of Global China. Recounts how the story of Chinese politicians and intellectuals looked beyond their country's borders for economic guidance at a key crossroads in the nation's tumultuous 20th century history. The author offers a dramatic tale of competition for influence between reformers and hardline conservatives during the Deng Xiaoping era, bringing to light China's productive exchanges with the West. Now, it's the oddest thing, the ways that our interests form channels in our minds. I try hard not to have that happen with me. I try to keep a nimble, open mind so I can go at anything that I get in the mail. And with this, you'd think that it would be a no-brainer, because a very old and dear friend of mine lives in China and has lots to say about the very era about which this book is written. And yet, modern sociological studies of China just don't do it for me. They just don't do it for me. I don't know why. This is what the book looks like. It's Unlikely Partners, framing it here against the late light of the day. And I'm not saying that I won't read it. I will certainly read it. What is the date on this thing? January 2nd. I will certainly read it in the new year, but I won't jump to do it, and I don't know why. If you gave me the same kind of book on Venice, I would read it next. It would be the first thing I read. But I try to fight against that all the time. I'm nothing but pity and sometimes anger for readers who have surrendered to that and don't read anything except in their channels. I don't like being one of those readers. Don't like thinking that I am one. But let's see what this box is, and then that'll be it. This will be it for today, for actual Sunday mail haul. This is Oxford University Press. Year of the Sword. The Assyrian Christian Genocide, A History, by Joseph Yakub. The Armenian genocide of 1915 has been well documented. Much less known is the Turkish genocide of the Assyrian, Chaldean, and Syriac peoples, which also occurred in 1915 in their ancient homelands and ancient Mesopotamia, present-day Turkey, Iran, and Iraq, during what is known as the Year of the Sword. The advent of the First World War gave the Young Turks and the Ottoman government the opportunity to exterminate the Assyrians, Systematic killings, looting, rape, kidnapping, and deportations destroyed countless communities and created a vast refugee diaspora. As many as 300,000 Assyrio-Chaldean Syriac people were murdered, and a larger number were forced into exile. The author, whose family was murdered and dispersed in the genocide, has gathered together a compelling range of eyewitness accounts and reports, which cast light on this little-known human and cultural tragedy. Little known indeed. I don't think I've even seen it mentioned in Ottoman histories that I've read. Wow, okay. Well, this is from Oxford University Press, and it comes out on Tuesday. That's... Huh. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Well, I guess I'll... it's the timing. The timing is the thing. I'm wrapping up the year, and the timing's going to be awful for this thing, but I want to read it. So, The Year of the Sword, that's what that is. And there we go. That's 2 red books on a Sunday as the sun goes down. So I thought I would just add that on here, and I'll see you tomorrow, BookTube.